Look at everything in our country right now. And you can't tell me prior to the COVID scam, I'm allowed to say that, right, Tim? Prior to that, the country was doing pretty well. Let's think about it. 401ks were through the roof. We had the lowest unemployment in every sector for age, race, gender, you name it. There were more jobs. I remember reading that report in 18? There were more jobs available than there were people in the country. And yet, this is all they've got. Every single one of the DAs that's gone after Trump, every one of these liberal, radical, crazy Democrats, it's not, here's how I'm going to clean up crime in the street. Here's how I'm going to fix the economy for you. Here's how I'm going to get people to join our military again so we have some national defense. No, I'm going to get Trump. I'm going to stop Trump. I'm going to get Trump. Well, it's going to be a bloodbath.
He's not a good enough president to defend his legacy, right? He can't point to anything right now and say, you see this economic windfall? That's me. Like, you see how safe the border is? That's what he can't say any of these things because it's all falling apart. Right. So he can say, Trump is worse. Trump is the worst option. Be afraid of him. Not just like don't like him, disagree with his policies, but be actively afraid that he is going to bring in he's going to activate some sort of weird cell of people that want to harm you. When, that didn't happen under Trump. None of these things, these dark positions come true. But Chris and I worked on this story today and, going through the mainstream headlines is almost hysterical because the whole thing, I mean, you'll have to talk about this, was, doom and gloom. Yeah, Trump just predicts end of world. It was constant. It wasn't, and they had issues with everything. He's saying there's going to be no more elections if he doesn't win.
Right. He'll never leave this time because he didn't leave before. Wait a minute, Joe. You're the president. They're literally saying he won't leave like he wouldn't leave before. He left, people. We saw him get on the damn helicopter and leave.
But the funny thing about that is,
this is crazy.
You've got a video of Trump saying, there may not be another election unless I win, while they simultaneously say, if Trump wins, there will never be another election. Like Rachel Maddow screaming it.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah. And Joe Scarborough, those MSNBC people, Joy Reid, talk about no shame. I've been doing this 32 years, Tim, and I got to tell you, man, these hosts, it's so despicable what they do to the American people, gaslighting them, pitting each other against one another, lying constantly, like this bloodbath story. Not one liberal agency out there told the frickin' truth about that comment. They all, from Politico to the New York Times to all the social media sites, and then all the mainstream folks, CNN, MSNBC, they all said the same thing. Trump said bloodbath. It's going to be a bloodbath. They never put it into context.